Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts, and today guys, it's time to do another character voice comparison. Last week we did a DC character, so today we're picking a Marvel character, and the Marvel character I picked is Vision. Now what's really interesting about this character voice comparison I'm about to get into is that the only version of Vision I've ever heard was on Age of Ultron Avengers. So I'm very interested to hear the other versions of Vision, because there's a lot of stuff Marvel-wise in animated shows, animated movies, even on DC's side as well that I've not heard. So doing these character voice comparisons gives me a way to kind of hear these versions of these characters in different formats or whatever, or different shows in general. So without further ado, let's check out Vision. I'm excited to hear what this is going to be and how different the voices are, or if they're similar. I have no idea. Thumbs up, I like it. Thumbs down, I don't like it. In the middle, can't decide. Okay, so let's do the character voice comparison for Vision.
If Ultron is here, he has managed to elude us thus far. Perhaps it's time to set a trap of our own with something Ultron wants for bait.
Such as?
Me. If Ultron sensed that he could reacquire me, then he would make his
I'll give it a thumbs up.
I have examined our options from all perspectives, and it is the most logical approach.
It's not over the top, it's,
and Wonder Man's
you know,
return.
what you'd think Vision would sound like.
My name is Vision. I will be your primary source of information concerning any persons or locales you might encounter.
He's kinda
Unfortunately, my
down
line
like
to the SHIELD database has a security issue. Would you retrieve
sticking
a
with,
decryption
in the
module
middle.
from Black Widow and bring it to me?
My apologies. The drones in Ultra City have been upgraded.
I like the look of that.
One was able to damage my immaterial form as I left.
Were you followed?
Negative. Did I set off the alarms? Perhaps my electronic access keys were damaged. And
I like it.
odd, this doesn't look like the control center.
Yeah.
All of Europe has now been subjugated by the machine forces since my last report. Drones are gathering along the
I
Pacific
like the
Rim
look of
and
that Vision too. That version of him, pretty cool.
The invasion of Asia will soon commence.
Subject, Wasp. You will tell me the SHIELD's current location.
What? Who are you?
I am my master's vision of the future. You have 10 seconds to respond, or I will terminate your existence. I will repeat the interrogative. Where is the location of Captain America's SHIELD?
I'm going in the
Tell
middle
me
for this one.
Or be destroyed.
It just,
Accessing
it's not
program.
robotic in a sense, it's just,
Attempting to analyze your continued defiance. Your resistance is illogical.
he sounds robotic. I mean,
You have
like,
already seen
his
you cannot withstand me.
tone,
You have
but
already
there's no
lost,
robotic
and yet you
effect. It
fight.
doesn't sound like it's a robot. It sounds like just some guy talking like a robot.
You break the law.
What do you mean
I
by
break
this?
you.
Kind of like
Each
that.
statement you just made is incorrect. I
See?
am not a robot.
To me it
You
does, it's
cannot
just me.
break what you cannot touch. Ultron created me to be perfect. He thought that meant less human, to be cold and unfeeling. I wish to be
Okay,
perfect,
that moment he sounds, but I'm not
but
really
I
sure what
believe
context he's
that means
talking.
to be more human.
Sounds like a little robotic there.
I would be happy to help you. No, you are not interrupting me.
I don't want to kill Ultron. He's unique. And he's in pain. But that pain will roll over the earth.
Audio's kind of messy because
So
it's,
he must be destroyed.
this
Every
is
form
recorded
he's
from a
built,
theater, I
every
think.
trace of his presence on the net. We have to act now.
Of course.
And not one of us can do it without the others. Maybe I am a monster. I don't think I'd know if I were one. And not what you are. And not what you intended. So there may be no way to make you trust me.
I'm going to boost the
But we
audio.
need to go.
I'm going to boost the audio for that. So, for sure. Who's your favorite Vision voice? Well, it's quite obvious, I think, at this point. But, I do want to talk a little bit about this. So, let's pause it here. Okay, so, first of all, I want to say the first one to me that just felt the less Vision-y, it's not a word. It's just dumb. But, you get my point. You understand what I'm getting at with it. So, I was talking about it. Peter Jessop, I think that's how you pronounce his last name. The Avengers Earth Mightiest Heroes. His version of the voice of Vision just doesn't feel right to me. Now, obviously, my first official introduction to the Vision was, live action wise, shut up Xbox, was Age of Ultron. Now, I knew of the character in the comics and all that kind of stuff. I know the backstory. So there's that. But hearing Peter's version from the Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes I was talking about during the comparison during the video, it just felt not robotic enough. It just felt like a guy going into a studio talking like a robot and then just having a low voice. It just didn't feel right to me. It just felt like there wasn't a lot of effort put into it. So that's my personal issue with that. One I did like was Sean McDonald from Next Avengers Heroes of Tomorrow. I've never heard of that. I don't know if that's a movie or a show. So I'm not really sure, but I'm definitely interested in checking that out. Obviously, my personal favorite is Paul Bettany from Avengers Age of Ultron. I felt like he was a perfect representation of the voice, and definitely I think it was great casting nonetheless of him actually playing the part, because they could have got someone else to play Vision in live action but still replace the voice of Paul Bettany. But the fact that after all these years of playing Jarvis, now he becomes the Vision, and he now can go to do live action instead of recording his voice for the Iron Man movies and Avengers, the first one. The fact that he actually gets to be on set playing both Jarvis and then going on set to become the Vision, that's pretty badass. So with all these voice comparisons and all this kind of stuff, obviously my favorite has to be Paul Bettany, Avengers Age of Ultron. There were some good ones in here, some ones I'm not really, didn't really excite me, didn't really make me go, I want to check out the show or whatever it's a part of, that Vision's a part of, to check it out. So there you have it, guys. So which one is your personal favorite Vision? Let me know in the comment section below, guys. Thank you guys for watching my character voice comparison for the Vision. Check out the playlist I have on my YouTube channel. I also have it linked in the description of all the past character voice comparison reactions I've done to different characters, DC and Marvel. So make sure you check that out if you haven't already. Thank you guys for watching my reaction. Once again, peace out, everybody.